ya nyantachua emre am discover free Europe akoma Mebusem for Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sound so you free won't you she me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free na fesika komo Mebusem for Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it the beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it push sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfaako sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton ko ade a enye bia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Color Music International. Color yeah. Oh na. Your body be everything. I search for your love, oh, Inga. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, Inga. Your body be everything, everything. Me sorry na me frefre, baby. Yes, we are both ready. Me kata minute na uni minche. If you know they, I know they. Baby, are you okay? Oh my love, baby, come give me a love, give me love, show me love. If I fall for your top, if you're loving it, do me something. That's why you be best thing, baby, oh yeah. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, Inga. Your body be everything. I searching for your love, oh, Inga. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, Inga. Your body be everything, everything. I die for your love now, your love now, your love now. I dey suffer for your love now, your love now, your love now. The things they do me, it happens in the movies. Now they call me Mr. Lover Man, lover. You the sugar my life, oh. Sugar, you give me bite, you give me life. Oh, wow, hey. Boko sani. I'm quality in Kobe. Miss Moboto Moshe, Miss Moboa. Your love, they make a the week, oh. I shock me, oh, but baby, you make a rico. I kick me, oh. Your love, they make a the week, oh. I shock me, oh, but baby, you make a rico. I kick me, oh. The whole world knows, say if you know they, I know they. Baby, are you okay? Thank me your love, oh, Inga. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, Inga. Your body be everything. I search for your love, oh, Inga. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh, Inga. Your body be everything. me frefre, baby. Yes, we are both ready. Make a community, now we need if you know they, I know they. Baby, are you okay? Oh my love, baby, come give me a love. Give me love, show me love. If I fall, I fall for your top. If you're loving it, do me something. That's why you be destined. Baby, 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 oh yeah. You are my everything. You killing me with love, oh. Inga, your body be everything. I searching for your love, oh. Inga, you are my everything. You killing me with love, oh. Inga, your body be everything. Everything, everything. I'm dying for your love now. Your love now. Your love now. I just suffer for your love now. Your love now. Your love now.
All right, so we are here for the Friday's edition of Showbiz Daily. Now, Chemo is telling us that his artist has a song out on all the digital platforms, so we should listen by force, like by force. All right, and I also want to believe you are enjoying the song from Charles Kala. I saw some people asking, Brasami, what is the title of the song? Richie Flex will help us with the title of the song very soon, and you are sure going to edit. It is not Inke. Charles Kala, you are my everything. Inke, you are my everything. So it is not Inke. No, Inke is not part of it. But people are loving the song. One of the Afrobeat songs doing so well on this channel. So you can also get your song here. Let's make sure the world will listen to it. So big ups to Charles Kala. And guys, welcome. This is the Friday's edition after Easter. This is the first week. The week has been smart because we started on Tuesday. So it has been very, very smart. And it feels so cool so far. And thanks for all your congratulatory messages. We have received them. And a gentleman in the US, oh, should I even mention his name? Okay, let me not mention his name for pressure. He says he will sponsor a party for the trophy. Yeah. Chemo, and he also says we should come to US. He's going to take care of our stay, our accommodation and everything, and transportation. He says he'll take care of our stay in Airbnb, give us a car to transport ourselves in and out of US. Now, my name is Efia, Boston, Echo, New York, a bit metric. Boston, New York is a bit bad drive. Yeah, we travel 8 hours. Our flight mumbo, but it's all good, guys. Thank you. Could you own our fat trophy? Marco Johnson will be now. When you do something before you die, could you hold the trophy before you die? Yeah, the Nana Lion. Nana Okum Jata the first. And then the whole Uganda the Jata the Kum Nintendo. Yeah, the Jata the Kuno. Yeah. Yeah, so that is Kojo King also touching and feeling the trophy. For America. Yeah. Yeah, man. We cry visa. Kojo de kita on kampo visa. We dey enchafu tonto na namwo. Aha. Video. Watch that, hello, cat. All right, so Kojo is also here to see it as well, and all the panel members should have a feel of it because, like I wrote in my presentation post later this afternoon, they are the reason we are here. Their contribution, their time, their appearance, and their knowledge. Kojo, I'm giving Kojo caution not to break the trophy. It is very important to us. We want more, so that I'll dash everybody one to keep in your fridges. They be a chilly. If you're not chilly, I was the show fridge if not chilly. Anyways, guys, welcome. We are going straight to the issues. Some 1 or 2 stories here. Efia Odo is in the news. We also be talking about Sarkodie and Stonebwoy in France. Matters arising. We'll be talking about Salinko. That is Chemo's man, Salinko. He has explained what happened at the National Theatre when the supposed slap of the Ghana Jesus happened and more. But first, let's start with Kwesi Arthur's album, the launch and matters arising. So many things are coming up. First of all, the way Efia Odo was dressed. Some people are not too happy about it. Lawyer Maurice Ampaw is even suggesting that the IGP and the director at police for cyber crime unit, they should arrest her. That is what she is saying. That's what he is rather saying. Sorry, that's what he is saying, that we should arrest Efia Odo. And again, people are also talking about the album cover, or better still, the art cover of Kwesi Arthur's Son of Jacob album. Some people think that it does not look good. Agenda set by Bongo Ideas, and I know some people are also entering into that particular agenda, and it feels so some way. So I'm going to make it open. Maybe I can read the story of I can read the story of Maurice Ampaw. Maybe let me read that story. Let me read the Maurice Ampaw story briefly. Then we can take it from there, because Maurice Ampaw has also started this agenda. And I know this agenda, if pushed well, some people would join it, and Efia Odo should stand at a good position. Else, it might not look good for him. It might not look good for her, rather. She has to make sure that she stands well for this. So Maurice Ampaw is pushing an agenda on Ghana Web that we should arrest Efia Odo. The story says, lawyer Maurice Ampaw has charged Ghanaians not to tolerate or underestimate the impact of Efia Odo's publication and promotion of nudity, which is against the laws and culture of the country. Now, he says he has therefore called the Inspector General of Police, George Akufu-Dampare, and the Cybercrime Unit to immediately arrest the actress for wearing a sheer dress that exposed her breast and nipples during the launch of rapper Kwesi Arthur's album on April 21st. And this is a statement from him. It says, as at now, our children are being exposed to pornographic material, and so I am calling for the immediate arrest. I'm calling on the IGP, the Director of Cybercrime Unit, to immediately cause her arrest so we stop this kind of impunity. We need to guard our public morals. Now, he also continues that if the other pictures and videos constitute a great crime against public morality and decency, we have a law in the country that guards against our morals. The law is such that don't promote obscene or pornographic material. We can equate this one to Wise's case, who was sentenced for showing his manhood. There is no difference between the two, and currently the picture is trending, making it very serious. It is a crime because he posted it on the cyber, that is social media. He continues that, as at now, our children are being exposed to pornographic material, and so I am calling for the immediate arrest. I am calling on the Director of the Cybercrime Unit and then IGP to immediately cause her arrest so we stop this kind of impunity. We need to guard our public morals, and lawyer Maurice Ampaw told Ghana Web in an interview. Remember, he's a lawyer. He has the power to cause some happenings in our industry, and I don't know whether you agree with what he is calling for or not. So you see Efia Odo in this photo. You can see that the top she was wearing is a net kind of top, and you could see everything, her nipples showing, everything was showing, direct, clear, not very big, like the size of a tangerine, that kind of size, you know. I know some men like it big. I don't want to say I appreciate it big, but I know some men like it big. You know what I mean? So if you're outdoor showing the tangerine size and not covering it, making people feel like now in Kitu Ampu now they had dreams and then Watara ne game back Kumasi friends Patricia Mudiabia. What would you do? And again, about the album, I have not been able to listen to it yet. We were not invited to be part of the listening, but so I'm yet to take time to listen to the songs of the album. But some information here and there, mixed reactions from people. Others feel it is good, others feel it is some way and all. That is what we're going to start talking about here on Showbiz Daily, the Fridays edition. Join us with your comments, join us with all your favorite contributions that you want to do to this, and let's do it together. Sammy Flex, I'm here. Roland Amate is sitting at my immediate left. He's a blogger, talent manager. He's also an event person. In Team Dodo Solomon is Chemo. He is an IT expert, ready to solve all your digital streaming platforms issues for you. And I also have Kojokin. Kojokin is also a blogger. He is also a broadcaster and a talent manager and a musician as well. So he is like a through and through 360 showbiz person here on the show. And also thanks to the production team led by Digital Rasta Currency, Richie Flex, Yao Lapiji, and Gideon Neelam Tessin. They are handling the show. So Ro, you have the microphone. All the happenings around Kwesi Arthur's Son of Jacob album, I want to get your opinion on them.
First of all, let me say congratulations to Kwesi Arthur. I think I saw the art cover of the album and the explanation that came with it, and I want to commend him on that. That is a beautiful piece. Whoever was able to put this together needs some special mentioning and some form of commendation, because yes, this is very beautiful. Okay. Yes, and let's move on to the happenings on the night. Okay. Efia Odo, as we all know, is gradually becoming the biggest fan of Kwesi Arthur. Yes. If one of the best, or if not the best, because like the biggest, I mean. Because when you look at the things that she's able to do.
So let me do this briefly. The photos we see with the Lotto kiosk. I hear the kiosk was just built for these photos.
Exactly.
Not this one. This is a drawing.
Yes.
Like this one. Yes. Yeah. At the launch. Do you know where it happened?
No, but I heard it was around airport. Around the airport area.
Okay. Yeah. So they actually planted the kiosk there as part of the photos, the props.
Yes.
And it's on the poster as well. Yes, as an album cover.
Exactly. And looking at the picture, there's the art cover. That is the album cover in the kiosk.
Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. That is what is in the kiosk.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Son of Jacob and its release date was displayed in.
So this is the album cover
itself.
Okay. And some people are not too cool with it. They think it is creepy. They think it is like iFu. They think it doesn't really look like a music art cover. I don't know what you also. Okay, you did not finish with the Efia.
Well, music is a form of art. Okay, music is another form of art, and there are so many things that people would say, especially when it comes to composition, when it comes to how they coin their words, they weave their words, they try to. There are some lines that so many we can have 5 or more different interpretation of one line in a song, which makes it very beautiful. So yes, some people may say it as creepy, some people may say it as something that they will probably not think of it being an art cover for a music for music that represents music, but hey, this is art. And you see, Kwesi Arthur is a musician, and whoever designed this also is in a different field, but all in the same art. And the person is able to translate whatever idea Kwesi Arthur has on a song or from his mind into images, that is pictures, for everybody to see. And the way artists, we have something that we call even emotional painting, where people can just pick a brush on a paint on a canvas and be describing left, right, center, as if they said they are in willful, and yet they can, when somebody who understands art true and true sees it, the person will be able to interpret the kind of emotions even the person was trying to exhibit on that canvas.
Okay.
Yes. So if somebody says it looks creepy, I will just entreat the person to go and look for the explanation.
Okay.
Yes, or the reason behind why it was designed this way, and probably the person will have some sort of understanding.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is very beautiful and I love it. For Efia Odo's case, I think yes, she is gradually becoming the biggest fan of Kwesiata, because when you look at the extent as which she can go for Kwesiata just to get this project trending in the first place.
Do you think she did that to get the project trending?
Oh,
as
yes.
you want us to believe?
Oh yes, that's what I believe. That's what I think. Because yes,
but is this the first time Efia Odo has been seen dressing like this?
This is not the first.
Or dressed like
this is not the first time, but in recent times, this is the first time Efia Odo has dressed like this. Remember when she went on even United Showbiz, she made a post saying, "Oh, now saying the mom say my cover me home," and even after the Fix the Country demonstration that she was arrested. After that, she's been able to cover up from time to time. All her photos and stuff that have popped up online are all stuff that have it covered up. And this is the first time in recent times that Efia Odo is going this way. This is not new to her though, but it was for a specific project. Okay. Of course, the Efia Odo
to get the album being talked about.
Exactly.
But are we talking about the album? I like there's a similar topic. Are we talking about the album or we are talking about Efia Odo's nipples?
So when you mention where she exposed her nipples, the first question that somebody is going to ask is, Ewa.
Okay.
Yes, and all the pictures of her nipples all the pictures that has this kind of look that popped up that are trending, all was has the Son of Jacob kiosk behind her. So in one way or the other, in as much as she's promoting herself, also promoting the project along.
Okay.
But when it comes to its legalities, the last time we met some of the creative arts people met with the IGP. We all admitted to the fact that there are so many things that we need to learn when it comes to what we do and the law. And yes, if lawyer Maurice Ampaw is causing for the arrest of Efia Odo because of probably indecent exposure, I feel that yes, he has every right to do it. And of course, the pictures that are trending all has some of these things he's talking about. But I feel again that there are dynamics to it, because when I saw the publication, I quickly went on Efia Odo's page to check, because in the story, lawyer Maurice Ampaw was alleging that she published those pictures. So I went on her page to check the kind of pictures that she had published, and the one that she published had all those parts blurred up.
The ones that Efia Odo herself published?
Yes, on her page had all those parts blurred up. So yes, you can clearly say that she exposed herself indecently. But let's look at where those trending photos were initially published. Was it published by her or it was published by another person? That is the dynamics that I feel she can just find an escape route there just to let go and run away, because even lawyer Maurice Ampaw did not look at that side as well. He just alleged, probably because the photos were trending online, and assumed that it was Efia Odo that posted it herself. But which it wasn't the case. So if he wants to call for the arrest of Efia Odo, like I said, we as creatives need a lot of education when it comes to what we do and how we do our things and the law, so that some of these cases will serve as either a deterrent or a lesson to the whole industry on how, even when we want to cause people to talk about us, we want to trend, we will know the limitations or some of the things
to do right.
Yes,
to trend,
exactly. So yes, I partly want to agree with lawyer Maurice Ampaw on the indecent exposure bit, but to cause her arrest is something with the way he made his statement is what I would beg to differ. Because yes, like I said earlier, she wasn't the one that published it in the first place. So I would say congratulations to Kwesiata. I love the art cover, and whoever designed it needs some special mentioning.
Okay, thank you, Roland Amate. Let me go on to Intim Dodo Solomon. Same way, the Kwesi Arthur album launch and matters arising in terms of sound, in terms of Efia or adding to the publicity. And again, we're also talking about the album cover. Those who think it is not the best of designs. Let's listen to Intim Dodo Solomon, what he's had so far.
So far, so good. I think with the what has happened and even what is happening now online, it means he's winning and he has done well for himself.
Okay.
Yeah, when we look at it in that sense. I mean, for the art cover, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I'm surprised that people are even saying that it's not nice or whatever interpretation they want to give it. They want to give to it. I mean, I want to ask them what will make them satisfied or what will make them say, okay, this is nice. It's another thing that we can ask. I mean, for art like this, in his case, it wasn't more like a photo shoot. It was more like drawings, like somebody has drawn the whole thing. So it then after that it will be subject to interpretation. That's why he did it like that. So well, for those who are saying it's not nice, it's based on the fact that how they are appreciating it or based on where they stand. That's why they are saying it. But I disagree with them. I think it's okay. Yeah, and because it's subject to interpretation, it will even give it more spotlight. I mean, people will talk about it, and it will also push the whole project that he is trying to promote. So it's good for him. I think it's a good strategy to do that. Yeah, and with the Efia Odo case,
the Efia Odo factor.
Well, I think Efia Odo, she's doing well for Kwesi Arthur in this case. I mean, she trending, talking about her and connecting it to the whole project is also good promotion for Kwesi Arthur and then Efia Odo herself. Just that, I mean, now she has to get a good lawyer. The way things are going, I mean, with a good lawyer, I don't think there's a case.
Maurice Ampaw is serious about this, right?
Yeah, of course. But
I know he would want to do some things for hype.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he start talking about it, he's my man. I
know he's your man. Yeah.
Yes, I know him. So now I think Efia Odo should talk to a good lawyer, and if that happen, I don't think there's any case required to answer. I mean, that's what happened to a Captain Polo. But in her case, I will always blame the lawyer. I mean, the defense was poor in my judgment. In this case, now you need a witness that Efia Odo did this in public. And with the law, as we know it, the indecent exposure law, I think it's Act 296, subsection 25. Yes. That one, it should be intentional. So now you have to prove that she intentionally did it.
But she intentionally dressed the way we have seen her.
Yes, and she can dress like that in her home. She can dress like that
without putting it out.
Yes,
because lawyer Maurice Ampaw was clear on where she offended using the cyber space.
Yeah, and so now who published it will be the first thing. We have to know who published it. That's one. And then if even taking the photo, she was as nude as we can see. So there should be a witness. Either the person who took the picture or somebody who was there to say that I was there. She was indecently exposed.
But we've seen the videos online. Check Nkonkonsa blog, check GH Hyper, GH They all have these videos out there.
Yes, that's why I'm saying that she should get a good lawyer. Otherwise, she may be in trouble for this thing. But I think with a good lawyer, she can escape this. It won't go anywhere. But if she jokes, then they will use her as the second
case study. Yeah.
If there's anything like that. But so
like
far,
they did to Captain Polo.
Yeah, like they did to Captain Polo. The same thing can happen to Efia Odo. So she should be careful there. I mean, I remember this lady, Efia Schwarzenegger. She has done the same thing. In fact, she even used it in her own show then on UTV. But now I don't think they will pursue that one. Now if your those own is current and things can happen, so she should just talk to a good lawyer and then stay put. Maybe if they bring it on, she can fight her way through it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Intim Dodo Solomon. Let me go on to Kojo King. Kojo, son of Jacob and matters arising. So far, what have you also heard?
Okay, I think last night I listened to some of the songs. I think I did Drama, This Step, Bajo. Already we know of Bajo, and Jungle Music and Silver Spoon. So I did about four of the songs, and then it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Okay, so these are the songs on the album: Drama, Disturb, Bajo Remix, Jungle Music, Silver Spoon, Paper, Celebrate with Tenny, Toxic with Adenkule Gold, Traumatized, Winning and with Vic Mensa, Mind Over Body, that is there on the track, Animal, there on the track, and Diamonds Dancing, No Regrets, Adom. Well, okay.
I think Winning is also out.
Winning is also out. Yeah, Winning with Vic Mensa is yeah.
Celebrate is also out.
Okay. All right, so we are all going to listen. Yes, could you continue?
Yeah, so it's not doing well, and Charlie,
it's not doing well.
It's not doing bad. It's not doing bad. and the weight was too much. You know, I agree with people who are criticizing it, because when you give information that you want to release an album and it takes so long.
And then
shout
out to the gift of God.
So it's like people will be so it just increases our expectations unnecessarily. And so whenever it drops, when you rush, we go with critical mindset.
Yeah.
And that is what he is suffering. So anybody that will say, oh, the songs are not the same,
they were not moved.
Thing, and because of the wait, they waited for so long. I even saw a skate that SDK rushed onto him and was like, you told us you release the album and wanted to fight him on a lighter note. Yes, the arts, people should grow. Because when you hear of a music flyer, you expect, you could try nice for to be near the Dean and one title. So when people do things like this, you can appreciate it. It is art, and it goes beyond what you think. This is an album. Listen to the name of the album. The guy is telling us a story, and the story must depict whatever we are trying to do. There were days that Kodentry will not even use any picture on the album. Some people will just use a finger. They all have meaning. The best thing you can do if you don't understand is to ask questions. So that if the one who is coming with the message explains and you don't understand or it doesn't correlate, then you can punch in holes. But you don't just see it and go attacking it. And you might be rather blowing your ignorance. Or maybe you don't want to grow. Because music is art and it's growing. So just move from your usual... So when there is change, then you don't want to pay attention to it.
Okay.
I think the euphoria around it was also low because I didn't hear of the album launch yesterday.
You never heard it.
I didn't hear about it. So
maybe because you were not invited.
Yes. So when I heard,
and I think talking about euphoria, I also loved the fact that I saw so many colleagues, musicians, and celebrities coming to support. I think I've seen so many people who were there to support him. It means that he's loved by his colleagues and the industry. Yes,
but have you also seen maybe most of you presenters?
No, so far for the videos I've seen, I've not seen presenters and like the typical entertainment journalists there.
Because it's like
I've not seen them. So far the videos and photos I've seen, unless someone wants to prove me wrong.
What I'm saying is, okay, we have the bloggers, and this is the era of internet, social media. So when you get the bloggers, they will spread the news out. But what they should understand is that there is also a system where you guys are also connected to certain institutions that they will need. So why is it that you think, okay, because I can just do with the bloggers.
Okay.
But people like you who also come and talk about it, give explanations to people who don't even understand some of your artwork and art covers. You think they are not relevant, and I think that is bad.
Okay.
But I expect that, okay, some of you guys, top entertainment presenters, they should reach out to you. This is what we'll be doing. If you have time, maybe you pass through, so that when they can also have time to talk about it. If you decide to ignore it, you see people coming at you. This thing happened and you are not even talking about it. You are, was the person.
One of my friends not long ago mentioned the same thing, Charlie. I know they hear you guys talk about Kwesi Atakra.
Look at that.
Who is this? Okay, I'll remember his name. He's in London. He's in London. He said, Charlie Kwesiata being guy. You know, they hear me talk about them. Say, well,
they should grow.
Sometimes talk about Kwesiata small.
They should grow.
Now point to let me throw it now. I'll forget. You see, for some time, when Sarkodie and Stonebwoy just got active, you see, all the headlines are about them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see people commenting every day Shatawale, every day Shatawale. When your artist is sleeping, should you go and wake him up and write about him? For some time, Stonebwoy and Sarkodie shook up small. Check all the headlines: Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and Sarkodie. Anytime, what have you written about Shatawale? That one they are not talking about it. We have not published any video about Shatawale. Everyone is quiet. Let him come in the news back to back, and we also give him back to back. And every day Shatawale. Me, I'm a journalist. I keep saying this since Plat FM days. So I'm a journalist, entertainment journalist. Give me content, you will always be in my headlines. Pronto. Continue.
No, I want to hear him. So I remember when we went for R2Bs.
Yeah.
Album
Listening, yeah.
Also, we couldn't find some of you guys there. It was only the bloggers and their colleague musicians. I don't think that culture will help us moving forward. They should know that it is a system, and they shouldn't take people out. They shouldn't feel like they have issues with people. But meanwhile, when you are going on radio and TV talks, these are the same people. You go and sit with them. So if you have issues with them, why is it that there are point in time that you need them, you call them? But when you are doing things like that, you ignore them. So most of their team members should check. It's just a matter of sending an email, and that is all. Or you have their WhatsApp, just send them a message, call them, invite them, and that is respectful. On Efia Odo, I think that has been her lifestyle. That is how she want to live her life, and these are one of the reasons why some of us, when he started this fix the country ambassadorial thing, we said no, he didn't. He's not of that repute to do such a thing, because somebody who think there are some leaders in society who are not running the affairs of the country very well, and you come out and you also portray some of these things, that can also go a long way to also affect the same society. Then what are you trying to do? Now your breast is out there for people to see. And coming from this system as an African, as a Ghanaian, we know we frown against some of these things. We are fighting about how our children now have the mobile phones and other things popping up. Even the pastor, these are some of the things that the pastor says we should not allow our children to own phones. But before you realize, I feel those breasts is there. You see? And your daughter will feel like, oh, Charlie, this is the new normal.
Yes.
Let me also do
same.
You see? And so it is uncalled for. If it was her deliberate attempt to bring attention to this album listening, I think I don't endorse it. It's negative. And coming from knowing that our system, people will pay attention more on the breast than the album.
But we are here talking about the breast.
Exactly.
I have not listened to the album. But the breast, I have done reviews.
Roland said yes.
On Sammy Flex TV Live, I did a review on Top Stories.
Exactly. Roland said yes. After the breast, they will ask where the photo where she took the picture. But that would be where he took the picture. Kwesi album listening. That is all. Kwesi Atas album listening. That is all. Not about the title of the songs. The person would never ask of that. So that thing, she did it for herself. She is winning at the expense of the album and its details. So if, for instance, maybe she informed him that, oh, I will do this, I'll put this stand to throw light on you, and maybe he also agreed, or she deliberately did that to bring, I don't think it is working. Because at this album, we've been waiting for it. So the best thing he could have done was to give us notice that finally the thing is dropping. And I think he didn't do much on that. Because we have been waiting for how long? So if, let's say, you have finally fixed a date, like 2 weeks, you could even go on tour to let people know that it is coming so that we can wait for it. But before we realize, we wake up and the album is there. Fine.
I think there was a video effect
to that end.
Yes, there was a video announcement to it. I think he released is it an animated video? Yes. Announcing the coming of the album.
And I think someone even sent it. Yes. I told you my friend wanted us to talk about it.
But it was still low. Me, I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah. You see, all was on. Maybe he will put it on his timeline.
Which is not enough.
So if your timeline, I don't see it at that time, I'm not online. And now nobody shares it for it to reach me. What about the other systems? What about the people who sit on radio 247 talking? Somebody also hear it over there. So it is not enough. They think, yes, social media, but don't think you have put it on your timeline, so that is all. On lawyer Maurice Ampaw, his case against, or his call for the arrest of Efia, and the comparison to Wise's case, I think it's different. Wise's case and Efia case is different, and I'm basing it on the law of indecent exposure in Ghana. Let me check on the law.
It should be intentional. 29 is at subsection 25.
Yeah, because when you check the law, as in I would say yes, 296 subsection 25 of the Criminal Act of 1960. It says the act prohibits the willful and intentional indecent exposure of one's genitals in any public space. Underline genitals. Now, we all know breast is not a genital organ. Breast is not a genital. When we talk about genitals, we talk about the reproductive organs.
But the nipple is what we are talking about.
Nipple is not nipple isn't a genital. If really they are talking about law, nipple is not a genital. So genitals talks about the P, the V, yes, the reproductive organs.
Okay. All right. So I asked Google whether breast is a genital organ, and Google says breasts are not sexual organs. They are just secondary sex characteristics. These are features that appear during puberty that, unlike the sex organs, are not directly part of the reproductive system. No. Okay.
So somebody exposing
technically
their breast.
Technically,
in Wise's case, he exposed a genital.
And it was so intentional.
Exactly. So he exposed a genital, and so that one, he could be held responsible.
Okay.
But in this case, maybe they can reframe things and try to punish. But if really it is on this law, any lawyer,
she has so many escapes.
With Kemo can even win.
Okay.
It for her, but still, it's not the best way to live. As a young lady,
a beautiful young lady.
Oh, beauty is relative.
Okay, could you wrap up for me? Let's move on to the next
business. As a young lady, in society who have gotten that recognition. We expect that you use it wisely, and you use it positively. But in every day coming in the news, I don't think the family will also be proud of her coming out like this. It's not, and the breast too is not nice.
As I said, the tangerine size.
It's nice.
Well, to some people don't want it.
Some people like it like this.
Yeah, Chemo, are you one of those people?
Not really.
The way Chemo was quick to say some people don't like it like this. Well, Chemo, we know your taste. It's okay. The few other sizes, Chemo, it is.
Agenda. Yeah, agenda.
Chemo, I better agenda. I just want to have it too. Alright, so now just by the way, whatever you also think about it, feel free to be part of the discussion in the comment section, and let's listen to what you want to say. I know some of these discussions, some people would want it live so they can say what they want to say live, yeah, but Ghana's internet is always a disaster when we have to go that tangent, so forgive us and let's still do it. So Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, the Fridays edition. That's the first Friday after Easter. Really going well. Now I'm going to show you a video of Sarkodie and Stonebwoy in different instances, and when I come back I ask my people what some people are saying out there, what they think about it. You know, Sarkodie and Stonebwoy, they have been serving some rift for some years now. When Sarkodie was recording his virtual concert at the Independence Square Black Love concert, Stonebwoy came there to perform and some slap issues happened. In fact, we saw photos and videos of Angel whose eyes almost got broken with a big plaster covering it. And the information was that Stonebwoy slapped him after some misunderstanding. The case was even sent to the police station. I hope you know about it. And we heard that they solved it. And after, Sarkodie had said in so many interviews that ever since he had not had any interaction with Stonebwoy ever. On this Stonebwoy, among Kasai, like they have not been together, they have not had any conversation with either on phone or in person. Finally, thanks to Anne-Sophie, that is the French ambassador to Ghana, looking at their concert they are going to play in Paris, that is the Accra in Paris concert. We have seen them together. We've seen them exchanging pleasantries. So some people want us to give credit. They want us to give flowers to the French ambassador that she has been able to bring Stonebwoy and Sarkodie together after that disaster. Do you agree? Should we give that flower to her or not? Watch some videos, some short clip that my people have put together, and when I come back, we will ask the opinion of my people here in the studio and your opinion as well. We'll be back.
We be best. As we start the run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be really. We be best. As we start the run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV, here Tuesday. We always standing tall, forget your two-way. Really, we be best. As we start the run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Really, we be best. As we start the run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV. Here Tuesday, we always standing tall, forget your two-way. Everybody like our team, no. Flex TV, we entertainment, your promotion, our variety. Speak, yeah. If you didn't know, then now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for know. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations.
This be Sammy Flex TV. For entertainment, this be the best TV. Waste your time to Google search, you get it all.
K-O-D-I-E, Sarkodie, your baby, porn baby, here my brother. You don't know, no legend, it's a legend, it's a legend, it's a legend, it's a urban legend. Julius, big up yourself, you done an urban legend. Keep it locked. It's the one boy with their RFI, you know what the thing go, bless up. Now!
Je vis ma meilleure vie là.
So congratulations to you guys who won tickets to see us this Saturday. Yes. Yo, come out. Thank you for winning, eh? Yes, Saturday is a day. Ghana, Nigeria, Africa, login. What's the venue called?
L'Élysée Montmartre, à Crasine, Paris, ça va être un truc de fou. Élysée Montmartre.
L'Élysée Montmartre.
Ah voilà, non.
Mon bébé, l'Élysée Montmartre.
Ah voilà, non.
Mon bébé, l'Élysée, mon bébé.
Big show.
Alright, so like I said, in a long while, they were friends. Stonebwoy has featured on Sarkodie's concert platforms. Same way, Sarkodie has also featured on Stonebwoy's concert platforms. But ever since that rift, we've not seen them again. Not even, I don't know, Stonebwoy unfollowed Sarkodie.
Yes.
But did Sarkodie also unfollow Stonebwoy?
No, it was Stonebwoy's own that.
So whilst we are talking, Ru, you do that search for me. Whether Stonebwoy has come back to follow Sarkodie or the story is still the same. And so far, I've seen some industry people suggesting that, oh, Charlie, guys, put your hands together for Aunt Sophie, man. She's done so well, bringing back Stonebwoy and Sarkodie. Therefore, we should give her the flower that she deserves for bringing the two together. In fact, they are supremos of our music industry. Take it or leave it. Stonebwoy and Sarkodie, they are one of the supremos, one of the big names in our space. Should they give the flower to her or not? Could you start this for me whilst Roland does that research, whether Stonebwoy has gone back to follow Sarkodie or not?
Okay. Yes, for a while. We've not been seeing Sarkodie and Stonebwoy after the incidents, like seeing them together or even vibing or seeing them on projects. But I don't think there's been any comeback.
Oh, could you?
Oh, yes.
What again do you want to see?
No.
Okay, Roland, what is the outcome of your research?
No, Sarkodie is not following Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy is also not following Sarkodie.
Oh, I saw you go.
Who started first?
Stonebwoy unfollowed him.
Stonebwoy unfollowed him and gradually.
Oh, but with what we have seen, I don't know what Kojo you want to see again. They are happy, chatting, smiling, hugging each other.
We haven't seen anything, though.
Oh, you didn't see anything?
What?
The long video Richie played right now.
No. It's nothing.
Oh, how? Oh, how?
People
are these two guys talking.
These are workers. They are going to work. If I have issue with Roland,
but wait. I am sure. If it had been Ghana, one of them would have rejected this.
As in
someone saying, no, me, I'm fine like that.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you see, the point is, even when Sarkodie was talking about it, he said no, it's not like he has personal issues with Stonebwoy. But what happened, he don't feel it was right. Knowing the kind of relationship he has with Stonebwoy. So he feel maybe he could have drawn his attention or something like that. But it's not like he has any personal beef with Stonebwoy. So Sarkodie could meet Stonebwoy at any event in Ghana and they will shake hands. And we shaking hands doesn't mean our usual friendship is restored. Yeah, so what we just saw is like, okay, we are all coming to work. Still, you are my brother. You could be my brother as a Ghanaian brother, but we are not friends. So look at the tension between them.
Oh, I mean, I didn't see any tension.
You didn't. I saw it. Even when they were.
What tension again?
Look at that. Look at boy.
Why is the tension?
Look at the way boy.
Sarkodie was not looking at him.
Look at the way boy pulls and. If you were to be like three.
Okay, here I saw something like, because when Sarkodie shook hands with Stonebwoy, he just turned and his eyes were gazed somewhere, and Stonebwoy also sat down quickly.
And even you see it better when they were in the studio.
Oh, the studio there, I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
Because the woman even mentioned something in French, and Stonebwoy told Sarkodie
that was the only thing. You there are other videos. So
small flower you have to give to Aunt Sophie. You want to take it?
Oh, if you want to give Aunt Sophie flower, it will be for the fact that she's the first person to have organized an event that the two has met face to face, and that will be all. Not like she has settled any issue between them, and. As professional as they are, I don't expect them to see each other and be fighting. You are coming to work. You are big boys. If I have issue with Roland and Lapiji put us on the show, does it mean I should come and be fighting? How come we watch Charlie Hobby? Yeah, your poor baby.
What's up,
what's up, your poor Obi baby. And when they met, you could see some hugging and some hearty movement. Charlie, hey, some vibe. Then we will see the okay, Charlie. They've missed each other and they are really back to good terms. But what we saw is not enough. They are business people. They are acting professionally to do their business. And they come back home. Once they are there, if they themselves, they really miss each other and they want to be back, then they can settle their issues. It means that, and Sophie gave them the platform to settle it. So they should rather if they want to come back, meet themselves and Charlie, whatever happened, blah, 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 blah. Let's trash it. Until then, this is not enough. Wow. What I saw even in the studio, I could see some tension. Everybody there in corner. Ubia is steady. Ubia and your man a chance, and then you give Stonebwoy chance. He talk you home. You give Sarkodie chance. He talk you home. Ubia we are Charlie. You be no we far. Ubia no smiling faces. We are so yeah. The flower will be given that, and Sophie is trying to connect Ghana to France, and we have seen how she's fraternized with Ghanaians and trying to take it beyond, and that is beautiful. That one we have to give her a big flower. Yes, for Garden of Eden, for doing this. Yes, that is beautiful. And even one of the entire was like, yes, this is great, and it is not going to like be a 9-day wonder. I believe even when she leaves Ghana, the next person that will come should continue with this legacy, or she herself, wherever she is. This should be something that will be like occasion every time. It will be a yearly event that Ghana will meet France, and we will create beautiful relations. Most of our musicians will also have that exposure within France. Until then, let the big men settle their own issues.
Okay, Chabu. Could you think that they are still not cool and Sophie doesn't deserve any flower? You have seen the videos. I want you guys to see the video, body gestures and all. Then Jagwell.
Video in the country. I agree with Kwajo that they have not solved any issue, and then Sophie, she should get her flower. If she wants a garden, they should give it to her. But as for them solving their issue, they are big guys. What they did there was diplomatic gestures. I mean, at best, that's how you will call it. They can't go there and misbehave. They should behave there. I mean, how can you go and give attitude at this time? No, we are here to work. So if you are a kid, go home. You can't be here. So they behave maturely. But even from their actions, I don't think they have solved any issue. But for me, it's not really necessary. I mean,
what is not necessary?
Them solving their issues. I mean, it will not help their careers. It will not bring them down. It will do nothing to them if they don't want to be friends. I don't think it will affect them in any way. So if they don't want to be friends, why should we bother? I mean, they are cool with their things. They are all doing their things and they are doing well. So they should just go on and do their things. If they come together, do some, even if they want to do songs together, they can still make it business. After business, we are not friends. Go your way, let me go my way. Unless they will start misbehaving, and so far so good. They are behaving well. I mean, you can see they greeted each other. Go your way, I'll go my way. They were on the same platform talking about issue. Even Stonebwoy pointed that you should rather mention the name. I can't do it. It was all diplomatic gestures. And since Sarkodie is even looking for diplomatic passport, I mean, this is the best way.
We talk about that.
I mean, this is the best way for him to behave. So I think it was just for the show. It was just for the work. But seeing this, and I don't see that they have settled their issues. No, not at all. But for me, we shouldn't bother about it. It's not necessary. If they don't want to be friends, nothing spoil.
I see. Well, I'll listen to Roland finally on this. And Chemo mentioned our next topic, also related to Sarkodie. Who deserves a diplomatic passport? That is the big question. So you can also do your research and give us some information that who deserves a diplomatic passport, because Sarkodie is saying as artists they need it so they can fly freely to go anywhere to perform. Interesting conversation coming up. Yes, yes, Ru. Should we give a flower to Aunt Sophie for bringing Stonebwoy and Sarkodie together?
Oh, we should comment here, even give her a whole garden, as Chomo said.
Okay.
Because of the initiative, like she's created that environment for these guys to meet, especially even in the same room, in one room, crying.
Something they've not done in a long while.
I tell you, and it is very beautiful that we should commend her for. But as to whether they've squashed their differences or beef or whatever was between them, it's also another conversation. I believe these two guys have I see Sarkodie and Stonebwoy's ego at the same level. Their pride and ego are at the same level, 100. And when you look at some of the temperament of Sarkodie, Stonebwoy has it, especially when it comes to rifts and squabbles and how they settle some of these issues. These are people who will flame up when the need arises or when it gets to extreme.
They go hard.
They go hard
and fire.
Yes, but when it happens that okay, this is just a normal thing that has happened, but you need to react. These are people that will react in their head. So these two people that we know, and moreover, these are huge businessmen. They are matured. They understand the game. They have experience at this level. And they know what they are looking for in France or even outside the shores of Ghana. So, and they know the kind of response they get when they leave the shores of Ghana. So even if it means, okay, me swallowing my pride and ego at this within these few days just to achieve what I want, why not? And these two people are matured people and they will do it. Even if it means let's do a photo shoot together, they will. Who would have thought that Samini and Shatawale would have done a track? Yes, but the track was released even though it did not get that reception. But none of them asked for the song to be pulled down. When it comes to business, business is business. And we may be working colleagues, but we may not be friends. And let's check how Stonebwoy makes his friends. The kind of things that he said about his friendship in the industry. Stonebwoy has said on countless occasions that yes, he has working colleagues and it is just one or two people that are his friends in the industry. He doesn't. The person he calls a friend has an extra to him. And Sarkodie, we all know, also has made some of these statements that yes, he has so many working colleagues, he is cool with everybody, but the people that he calls friends are just few. So yes, they could see themselves as. I'm sure in Stonebwoy's mind, he's seen probably Efia, a different artist rather than Sarkodie. Oh yes, and in Sarkodie's mind, he's seen a different artist. But it doesn't mean that they can't even go on the same stage to work.
I see.
Like I said, they performed at Alliance Francaise.
But on the day, did they exchange pleasantries?
No, they didn't.
Exactly. When they performed in Ghana, that is for the Ghana version of the concert, they did not exchange pleasantries like you were seeing. But in France, we've seen it.
That's why I'm saying that. They know the kind of response. They know the kind of response.
It's fake.
They know the kind of response they get when they leave the shores of Ghana. Sometimes going individually may not give you the result you want unless you go in a group or united. And that is what they are both seeking to achieve. Because imagine we seen videos of Sarkodie trying to shake Stonebwoy or Stonebwoy trying to shake Sarkodie and one goes apart and say, I will not shake you, or act, how do you call it, tries to misbehave. This will disrupt the whole promotion of the show. And that is not what they want at this particular time. In fact, they will even hag to even tell everybody to come and watch them perform. Whilst even on that day, Stonebwoy's dressing room will be at Kaswa and Sarkodie's dressing room will be at La Paz. That's how it is. So I am not surprised, and I don't want anybody to force them to be friends. because yes, to them, both of them, friendship means differently for them. They have different definition for what a friend is. So we shouldn't force them. Besides, both of them are thriving, and whether being friends or not, they are still achieving what they want to achieve. Yes, being friends will also add certain value to whatever they are achieving, but then it doesn't mean that they are not moving forward or they are not progressing. Individually, they feel they are doing what is right for them. That is for their emotions, their ego and pride, and it is working for them. Who are we to go and say, hey, they are working, and I didn't like the way they acted on the platform or how they are acting now. It is good for business. At least those who are under them, the small ones that are here that are doing kokoti, they can equally understand that the fact that somebody has done a death song to you doesn't mean that when you go and meet the person on a platform, you should go and misbehave. If you truly understand the business aspect of what is going on, even if the person insults you, and so you see Chatawale or your mother, even if it means you going on the platform, sit for 5 minutes, keep quiet, do what you have to do, take your money and go and do it. The person is not your friend. If you go hungry, you go hungry in your house. You don't go hungry in the person's house. So be business minded, comport yourself when it comes to some of these environment. Do what you have to do and just leave. And that's what our people are doing. Charlie, kudos to them.
Well, these are the opinions of my panel members on Sarkodie and Stonebwoy, whether they are friends or not. I am seeing differently because I have interviewed both of them and I know how they behave. As a matter of fact, if they don't want to say hi to you, they won't. If they want to, they will. So, if they won't do it in Ghana. Yes. Why? What changes when they are in France? What changes?
Because now France ambassador is in there, so they can't afford to misbehave. That's the thing.
It is bad for business.
Yes, it will not be good for the France ambassador, and I think they will think about her in whatever that they do. That's why they will behave there.
Okay.
But in Ghana here, they are the boss. So they can do whatever they like. Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you so much, Kojo King, to Intimdo Solomon Chemo, and to Roland Amate as well. Now, Sarkodie has given us a big topic to discuss, and if you ask me my story of the day, I'll say this is my story of the day, because when it comes to people traveling to the other side of the world to work, it is hell. In fact, as we are here for the past weeks, I keep saying we are looking forward to bring the whole crew either to Europe, to America, or to London to work. But how to get our visas sorted is also another issue. Maybe you are watching us and you live in any of these continents and you want to even send us an invitation. In fact, we would appreciate it and say, oh, Sammy Flex TV, you guys come to Europe, come and do a tour over something here and there. We appreciate it. Sarkodie, when he got the opportunity to speak to the media in France, has said something, and I was so happy. The French ambassador was also there. And I'm sure I've said this before, that we were in London when we went to Ghana's High Commissioner's office. And we were telling him that that video, I have it too. One day, I'm sure I have to play that video so people will know it is not like Bosremuka. I should have prepared that video for this topic, pal. Where we asked the ambassador, Ghana's High Commissioner to London, that UK, that is Papa Uzong, that when we want to get visitors to come and work or to come and do stuff in London, it has been difficult. Is there a way out? The man was playing like they can't do anything about it. I said, oh, how can't you do anything about it? A letter 1, a letter 2, a letter 3 with some negotiation will change some ways. Like I keep saying in Ghana, most of the work we do, some of us get paid not the official way. Like the person working in the nurse shop at Sammy Flex TV. He or she is paid. But is she paid through the bank? No. So if she has to apply for visa and or stock of a bank statement, one shall know when yebi and now on yebimpa, if you are not the way they want it. But that is our system. Their system is different, advanced. So can we check that, okay, if you are treating these people, can we look at their system and consider some things? No. So Sarkodie is saying that as artists, as entertainers, as celebrities, can they be given diplomatic passport so that Sarkodie and his team can say, Angel, let's go to Bahamas tomorrow to shoot a video. But they are going because they have diplomatic passport. They can just fly in with just a note or a cover letter. That's what Sarkodie is proposing. Now I'm coming back to my people to ask that. Is Sarkodie asking for something too huge? Is he asking for something that cannot be asked for or what? Let's go watch. Once again, France is giving us more interesting content to discuss for the past days and it looks good. We are waiting for them to finish their concert and that will be another discussion on top of the agenda. A whole review of the concert. Kwabena on stage, Sarkodie on stage, Stonebwoy on stage. The first review will be done here on Monday. So wait for us on Monday's Showbiz Daily. Watch Sarkodie in that proposal and when we come back, we will surely have a discussion.
More accessible, easier for ambassadors to be able to have access to it so we can move quick and just be able to spread or share light on our country. I think it's going to help. We had a conversation. She was even talking about the fact that we deserve to have diplomatic passports sometimes because now you just want to move because I am on the move as an ambassador for Ghana, so I shouldn't have any hustle trying to like go spread my own country. So it's better I have an easy way to be able to move freely and be an ambassador and spread, the word about Ghana. So definitely that's been a hustle, but hopefully one day we'll get there so it can be easier for artists from Africa. Yeah. More accessible, easier for ambassadors to be able to have access to it so we can move quick and just be able to spread or share light on our country. I think it's going to help. We had a conversation. She was even talking about the fact that we deserve to have diplomatic passports sometimes because now you just want to move because I am on the move as an ambassador for Ghana, so I shouldn't have any hustle trying to like go spread my own country. So it's better I have an easy way to be able to move freely and be an ambassador and spread the word about Ghana. So definitely that's been a hustle, but hopefully one day we'll get there so it can be easier for artists from Africa. Yeah. More accessible.
All right, so big deal. Sarkodie is asking for something that is of importance. Whilst okay, so this is here Indian Papi, that's Papi Kojo. So Papi Kojo has responded to Sarkodie and he says, normal GH passport self, I know someone who thinks he's Jay-Z.
Currency.
If he can't get diplomatic there, straight Jehovah he go tell no. Who is he talking about? Or who is he talking to? He said, normal GH passport self, I know someone who thinks he's Jay-Z. If he can't get diplomatic there, straight Jehovah he go tell no. And simply the best Star FM's handle talks about African artists deserves to have diplomatic passport, and this is what Sarkodie is saying. Well, I asked Google just a simple question that who deserves a diplomatic passport in Ghana, and he says one of the responses says any prominent citizen or high public official of Ghana. Any prominent citizen or high public official of Ghana proceeding abroad who in the opinion of blah blah blah. In fact, it's a long read.
Yes, but I think the major thing that it will highlight is duty. Having to do something for the country. The duty is very, very important. If you don't have, if you are not in your capacity to perform a duty for the country, you don't deserve a diplomatic passport.
Okay, so I also asked that, can anyone get a diplomatic passport? And again, it says diplomatic passports are only issued to those who have diplomatic status.
Yes.
Okay, Chemo, you let me listen to what you want to say. With Sarkodie's request or proposal.
Sarkodie's request, he won't get it, and not that.
Chemo, don't be mean. What do you mean he won't get it?
He won't get it.
But Sarkodie is not an ordinary person on the street.
Yeah, of course. So it should be easy for him to get a visa. That's it, and it's okay to go to extend it for diplomatic passport. I mean, he's asking for more.
It is easy for him to get, but he'll still go through the 3 weeks, 2 days, 5 days, and that is what he wants to avoid.
Yes, and
he doesn't want to say my visa has expired.
Yes.
Like me as a day here, my American visa expired. I've been trying to get it because of COVID restrictions. I've not been able to get it.
Yeah.
I even went for my form, appointment date.
So it's an issue between you.
America.
So it's an issue between you and the American people. And now Sarkodie wants Ghana government to use our resources on his behalf so that it will be easy for him.
Not on his behalf alone. It will affect all of us some.
Those who have something to offer. That's what you are saying.
Yes.
And it will be discriminatory.
How?
Yeah. So Ghana, we should use our resources on Sarkodie, Sammy Flex, Stonebwoy, Shatawale. What about Chemo? What about
No. Prominent people.
Yes. And we know prominent people.
Chemo, you are coming. You come.
Yes. A lot of the whole thing is a lot of people will not get to that stage. That's the reality. Yes. So yeah. And then diplomatic passport is for those who have official duty for the country. The duties is really, really important. So if you have duty for Ghana, like Sammy Flex, you can go and tell President, I'm going to do this for Ghana, and you are sending me to do it. So make it easy for me to get there. Then we write to the embassy to let you through without even searching you. So if we are going to give Sarkodie diplomatic passport, what will be his duty for Ghana in that sense?
He's going to perform for Ghana.
Yeah.
Like where they are representing Ghana. They are ambassadors of Ghana.
And who is pointing them to do that? Who is appointing them to do that? They are doing that on their own behalf. They will make money on their own behalf. Ghana can facilitate things for them. I'm not saying Ghana can talk to the embassies and say that these are people. Please, when they are coming, give them special treatment. We can vouch for them. Maybe they are of good behavior. They are something like, without getting them diplomatic passport. That's the point. If you are going for diplomatic passport, you are going for more. Like, it's like now you want to go for extra. Because Sarkodie, your name alone can get you a visa. And so what do you need a diplomatic passport for? Now you want it to be so easy that you just wake up and then you move.
In fact, he doesn't want the passport to expire.
Yes. And that one is a negotiation.
No, the visa to expire, not the passport, sorry.
The visa, yes. And that one is a negotiation that you have to do with that country, the country that you want to travel to. And now you want government, Ghana, you want us to use our resources to do that on your behalf. That's where the issue is with me. Because I've seen somebody trying to come to Ghana, and no, I can't disclose this. But a big guy here just wrote a letter and then sent it to that embassy. They didn't even ask for the passport again, just getting. Then the person came. Yes, that is.
If when your artist, Diva wanted to come to Ghana.
Yeah.
Nana Reagan wrote a letter using letterhead of Sammy Flex TV for her to come.
No, that one is different. This one, you now forget about your passport or whatever. Just getting what you are saying, the normal process that they go through. But the one that I'm saying, it was for a special service. Like it was a special
protocol.
Request. Yes, big protocol. And the same thing can happen for Sarkodie if they need be. That's the special one. But to get diplomatic passport there, Charlie, it's another level. Like my point is, if he's going for diplomatic passport, it's another level. So the next thing will be who deserves it, as you were saying, and how should we give it to people, even with our own thing that we are giving to only our politicians and then high-profile people who are governing the country. They are abusing it. How much more giving it to celebrities or our own artists that we have here, like Papi Kwadwo is saying. Then they will thank God instead of just Jay-Z. They will thank Jehovah. So diplomatic passport is not a cheap thing. Just that even for Ghana here, some time ago they were reporting that it was so cheap that some embassies don't even accept it. But the idea of diplomatic passport is to give it to people, which will make it easy for them to access certain countries and work for Ghana. And now it has become so cheap at some point that that country will say no. Even if you are holding diplomatic passport, you have to go through these checks for other reasons. I mean, the issue with the lady who had a lot of bags to travel and then went through the diplomatic passage. But when she got to Heathrow, they arrested her and sentenced her. It was a big issue in here, yes, because she had maybe a boyfriend who was a big man here. She had she was enjoying that diplomatic privilege, and look at what
she was arrested for having a diplomatic passport.
She was, in fact, she was carrying cocaine.
She was carrying cocaine.
Yes, and she was using diplomatic passports to travel.
Oh yeah, I think I know that story.
Now, something. She was using diplomatic passport to travel, and at some point they will say, "Massa, nah, there's no use for it," because even if the people that you think they are diplomats are now using it to push cocaine, what use is of this diplomatic thing? So we can't just waste it like that. So Sarkodie, you are big enough to get to wherever you want to get to. That is the process of that country. So if you think you are big, as we all know that you are big, you can negotiate with that embassy for a special service. And I think sometimes they will give it to you. With somebody like Sarkodie, he may get it. So he shouldn't push it to that far, because it will not help anybody. In my opinion.
Kojo, thank you, Chemo. So, unfortunately, King Sak, sorry, Chemo thinks you should not be given. In fact, Chemo thinks you should not be given. That is what his position. Okay. Kojo, how about you? What are you saying?
Well. The point is, technically, if you are a diplomat, then you deserve a diplomatic passport. So we should ask, is Sarkodie a diplomat?
No, but what I read also talked about important personalities. Is Sarkodie not an important personality?
That definition is
yeah, I know, but yet we can highlight. We know we can go further and they will say something different.
Okay, so
but if we highlight that point too, how about that?
Let's say that prominence, that adjective or
prominent people, yeah.
So Chemo becomes prominent when the nation want to assign Chemo for a duty abroad. So at that point, Chemo becomes prominent because he's been tasked by the government to go for a YouTube meeting elsewhere, maybe in USA. So he's representing the nation. That is when we are taking care of every cost. Because if you are holding a diplomatic passport, all your costs has been taken care of by the nation. So before we give it to you, we need to know that whatever you are going to do will benefit the nation. So he's not a diplomat as we know now. So if you are pushing it, you need to know how to push it. For instance, yes, we know that, okay, these are musicians. They travel abroad to go and maybe they think they are selling the name of Ghana abroad. Now what happens to our footballers? Samoajan Dems who are going to World Cup, they also project the name of Ghana out there. We have artisans, we have a lot of people who are also doing well in projecting the name of Ghana out there. So you are speaking in your capacity as a musician who travels far and near to sing or to entertain people, and later we will realize, okay, you win awards and we are saying you are coming from Ghana, so you're projecting, hence you need that passport so that it makes your traveling easier. But there are rules and regulations on it, and before you can be entitled to that black passport, it means you should qualify for, or even Sarkodie is also not a son of or a child of a diplomat. If you are a child of a diplomat, also you have the privilege to also benefit that diplomacy. So yes, it's a call which won't be bad, that okay, they have it and they make their travel easy, but what they are demanding is something weightier, because in that line we will have 1,001 people who are also doing something like what they are doing, who also can come and fight for diplomatic passports. So as Chemo said, yes, because of your status, things can be easier for you than me here. If I want to travel, the stress that I might go through, Sarkodie, you never go through that. So stay within that privileges than asking for a diplomatic passport. However, if, let's say, in the near future, government want to appoint Sarkodie to go for an errand or duty abroad, we can issue it to you because you are going to represent Ghana as a musician out there.
But we don't give it to you for just a certain duration. If we are giving it to you, we give it to you for a longer duration. You cannot just go and say, oh, today he's going to London for something. He's a diplomat. He comes back the following week and it is gone.
It's the government that issues. So it is ours. We can determine for a week or a month or a year. It is just for you to enjoy that privilege. So that one, I don't think it will be much of a problem. But the point is, at this moment, our brother is not a diplomat, and we have a lot of people who can also come asking for some of these favors. So
if they deserve it, why not? If they deserve it, why
how
not?
will you deserve it if you are not going for a duty in the name of Ghana? In France, are they going to perform any duty for Ghana?
They are ambassadors for Ghana.
Who appointed them?
Entertainment ambassadors, showbiz ambassadors.
Who appointed them?
We.
Which we?
The people who have been consuming their songs.
Which type of the we?
High grade or amnesia.
So they are doing their private business. When Anne Sophie was contracting them for the gig, nobody was there when they were doing their charges and everything. So it is a private business that they are doing.
Okay.
So they don't own any entitlement of a diplomatic passport. When they are not diplomats in the first place, they are not children of diplomats. If exactly you are not going to perform any special duty, you have not been assigned by Ghana to go for a mission, so you don't deserve a diplomatic passport, the black passport. So yes, it might look good that okay to facilitate, but what they are asking for is big. It's big. It's big. It's very, very, very big.
Okay.
Very,
let me get your opinion, and let's look at a very final topic so you run away.
Kinsack.
Me, I agree with Kinsack.
He
should get it.
I agree with Kinsack.
If he gets it, we will all benefit from it. Yes, they should get it. If they do, yes, after all, we will be doing it like this to be a strata form. Celebrities, top musicians, media personalities.
Upcoming.
Let me know.
But I agree with Kinsack's score, but I feel that is not where the focus should be on.
Where should the focus be?
The focus should be at the basics. Sarkodie needs to charge our ambassadors to work and to work right. In fact, we have so many ambassadors in this country that when something happens to their citizens, it is just a phone call away.
Okay.
How responsive are ambassadors in other countries? You know, when it comes to traveling and its privileges and its things, it is the duty of the embassies. Okay, so when you want to travel and you need special services, special privileges, it is up to you to communicate with your ambassador. So let's say Ghana's ambassador in the USA. There's an event happening in the US and somebody wants to go there as a media person or as a musician, and you feel the embassy here, the US embassy here, is giving you problems, but you think you have a certain connection or you can reach out to the ambassador there, what stops you? The ambassador's phone call is like the ambassador's single phone call can take you off that stress. That's it. And these are things that our people are not doing. You ask the ambassador why they are refusing people visas. it is up to the ambassador to explain to the people here how our system work. That our system don't work like this. And let them know how we operate here. So when we are coming for this, they know, okay, these people are act this way. They do things this kind of way. So we need to also treat them like this. So that they don't box all of us. That is where the problem is. And not diplomatic passports. I believe all what Sarkodie is just trying to say with diplomatic passport is to just escape some of these stress when it comes to traveling. That's all.
And of course, nobody wants it.
Yes.
But anytime personally I have to write, fill forms, go and be in queues to get visas, like it's some way for me stressful.
So we should charge our ambassadors.
Recently, someone messed me up my visa. I nearly cried.
So we should charge our ambassadors there. You see,
because that stress.
Assuming you apply as Sammy Flex and you say, okay, you're a media person. Okay, fair enough. Now, we even if they want to make their checks and they feel okay, due to one or two, we still need to deny you a visa. What stops them from? Do they communicate with the ambassador, the Ghanaian ambassador in their country, to at least also find some kind of research or also find some kind of validation to know that, oh, okay, this person, we've been in contact with him before. But they won't. They don't respect our people there. That is the bottom line. Because I believe if a U.S. citizen is traveling from U.S. to Ghana and they are giving him or her of time there, quickly, there are people who will call their people here to let them know, hey, this is what you are doing to our people and we need them through. They will do it. They will just bring the call. But our people will not do it. Obi pevesa ako baby. I will him say ni pay like their workers or ye. Like you said, it be a bank statement or some one or two details be a here no. And no and any intact. But it doesn't mean that the person is not who he or she is claiming say or ye. Yes. Inti assuming say oh currency copy visa. Waka say will be a or ye director on Sammy Flex TV. Maybe probably he's not taking his salary like the usual way I will say through the banker. Now because Uncle find the bank statement, but now he's having a challenge. Does it mean that he's not what he claims he is? Yes. So on this note, okay, if they contact the ambassador can contact you straight or your outfit straight. Okay, this is what I am hearing from you. Okay, this is what they are. This is where the complaint lies. Prove to me that it is indeed true. If you're able to prove to the ambassador, it is just a phone call away from one embassy to the other. And one on the call. And
to bend their
no, it is not about bending their requirements. And I make her say, we bend our requirements for them.
Yes, because they negotiate for that.
If our people also come to negotiate on our behalf.
Maybe.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That is what Sarkodie.
Do we bend our
oh, okay. More go off. Oh, you see, that is what we should be calling for. Because you see, when you ask the ambassador why it is difficult for some of our people to access those countries, or say he feels she knew a bit to me, like really, she knew a bit to me. Even without cross-checking, no, letting your outfit cross-check, say, Sammy Flex are catch or say, here, visa they are and they are refusing him on this or that. Even, I know the ambassador will not do it, but his office can run a research on Sammy Flex to see whether what he is claiming to be is true or not. What to me, yeah. No, so what is your duty as the ambassador in the country?
No, as an ambassador, he can facilitate certain diplomatic duties. So if every Ghanaian, from what you are saying, if any Ghanaian is having challenges at the embassy, then you have to call the U.S. Ghana ambassador to. Hey,
when it happened.
When people go,
people like Sarkodie.
Even if it is not special, the people Ghanaians who are in Ukraine, when they were calling, with this whole war issue now, when they were calling for Ghanaians to come so that they bring them back, didn't they ask for people who are there legally or illegally? No, whoever runs to the embassy, when a call embassy not be permanent.
No,
if you were there legally, yeah.
Exactly.
Even if it is illegal, they will still find
a way to bring you, to protect you.
Yes. That's why it ends. Yes, that's the case. But for an private person trying to maybe enter US, and I'm having issue with my papers. US people are not allowing me to go, and you think I should call the
if you have issues with the papers,
what I mean is, it's not any ordinary person, but somebody who has good credentials,
a prominent person.
Yes.
Okay.
If maybe what you want to push for is maybe the requirements, they should modify it.
Exactly.
For me, I know if you want to come to Ghana, because there's nothing at stake here.
What about there's nothing at stake?
Oh yes. If a Ghanaian want to go to US, there's much at stake there. It is a buoyant economy, so they need to toughen the criteria. But if you want to come to Ghana, there's nothing at stake, so it's easy. Maybe just get a passport and this and one. But going there, it shouldn't be easy.
When Obroni comes to Africa or Ghana, he's a diplomat.
It's okay.
But when Obibini goes to Abroche, he's an immigrant.
It's okay. Let's look at our very last story. Okay. Our last story is about what happened not long ago at the National Theatre when Salinko and Mebusem crashed on a stage. Mebusem attempted to slap back Salinko, who was acting as a soldier beating Jesus Christ of Ghana. Not Jesus Christ of Nazareth. This one is Jesus Christ of Ghana. In a recent interview, Salinko has said that it was staged. In fact, I remember that when the issue happened first and we discussed it, some of our friends who watched this show told us that, oh, it was real. He slapped him. But in a recent interview on Bright TV, Salinko versus Kofuri, Salinko is saying that the slap was staged. So I want to ask a simple question to my people that when some of these things happen, do they win or they lose? It was after the show that everybody was talking about Charlie, some slap saga. Now he's telling that it was staged. When it happens like that, do they win or they lose? Let's watch this. I'll be right back.
I mean, Busa was young guy, Busa was someone, Unyano. I mean, Busa was young guy, Busa was someone, Unyano. Also, him some when your case pay. Adiana have what diet and
that's a cultural ship.
Wouldn't him some more money or crane. Pay me no case ya. Kafa yemi na kwa one stage. Nanka mimi ni mwa yesu no. Na wo pass mama somewhere sint was a opponent. Where you jambe ma where you jambe.
So that means he was part of it.
Where you clown director pa. Na msumi challenge say me ye dwuma na ma ho ate. Go
and you slapped him.
Slap who? Acting slap. And people has taken it serious.
Yeah, but he got angry.
Who got angry?
In the story itself, biblically, bro, yes, you want to back. But in your case, Obo Ubi,
yes, and then we video about. I want to try better. What is it? What is a new Mebusem Dienibia? Yes, and I am a bonnet. No, didn't she? One shadow, one try. Yes, in the 10 and out, one other day, yes, to with all jokes aside, I think before I call failed in the son, rehearsal time between belt, Egua or no name most of the some of the soldiers in there why him feel so money into me I'm actually better.
So can I put it to you, say it was your intention to beat him?
Damparina waban. Why not you say Juman Wayan baby? Tina walk on message so won't anybody. Palia Simuntina may yasem simple so still. Unimpari. Okay, Salinko na me Salinko na ko acte.
Mpacho koso.
Chief Padmos ni Jesus ni shia. Ti asem na enye court case.
Omo shia we Umofia.
Umofia stage.
Salinko.
And it all jokes aside, during rehearsals, my name Mebusem planning said we would do something serious on the stage. Boot for boot. Former president, what can I say?
Boot for boot.
Boot for boot. Thanks for correction, former president, general. Boot for boot. The planning boot for boot say put a dear cry, but to hear you to trade our money, you know, guy in your brain. What I say, Koya Basa betu me.
Minya corrector. You planned with Mebusem.
Yeah, he even came to bring the plan on board.
He brought it.
Yeah,
he brought it. Oh, okay. So it wasn't part of the story.
Part, but not me who quite say me.
I understand, but money no only planning no.
And your part, intina na ye bad them hona. Na ati say oh boy say I don't want to mention them for them to be popular.
But between money dey na mo sre because omo nim ni anamaye.
Na ye kwade da se kra na Mebusem no obo na ni say me free state say the amount for be fine serious na so we na akra sing we na akra pictures we be go viral because abrofo kra be fa Yesu awatima to ne nse bi kra na abrofo ne be fa BBC nya wo be fa.
So it was planned.
It was planned to be serious, not planned to create a stunt, but a plan to be serious, whichever way it may come. Into one why I expect no him say me use bet, but why I expect say me use mensa. Me use mensa first one no you normal, but second no effort to new room the gravity that went on that you know na almost be 50 kilos, 50 kg.
Me 50 kg ho.
All right, so this is going to be our very last topic for the day, and it also wrap up Showbiz Daily for the week. The week has been good. God bless you so much. Ru, or say it was planned to look serious, but it was fake. Did they win or they did not win?
Oh, they didn't win. In fact, say the initial conversation one time now you having the first conversation on this. I said say. These are two people that are looking for trends. And with their comeback, when they settled their differences, there wasn't any news on it. So this is a way of announcing or telling people say they've settled their differences. So yes, whether it was staged to be serious, it was like they decided to make it look serious, but not for ABR trends. It was for trends. They did that. They decided to go contrary to the script purposely for their selfish gains. Oh yes. They decided to go contrary to the script purposely for their selfish gains because look, listening to what Salinko is saying, that means say when they came back, no one knows. So this is another way of telling people so no yenye and no cry na the idea and buy and no cry na say that many in the plan SMEC and can me use belt see me use mensa so the person say aware. So you are on somebody's project with your selfish interest. And what they did, yes, it may be a win for them, but it was a loss for that project. Because it took the beauty of whatever they were just trying to project away. Simple. Whatever they were trying to achieve with this whole play or this whole production was taken away completely.
Okay,
whatever they wanted to achieve.
Violence. Okay.
Whatever they were trying to achieve with this whole production was taken away.
I see.
For two people's selfish interest. So yes, they may think they won or they are winning by them having the whole.
Okay, so another argument is that what he's saying is even a second thought. It is not true that it was planned.
Whether it was planned or it was not planned, me, I see it to be say bogus.
Okay, let me go to Chemo. Chemo, what do you also see? They plan to win.
Oh no, it wasn't planned. One thing I know for sure.
Chemo, the guy is saying it was planned. He said it wasn't planned.
Me, I'm mini pano. Me, the echo. Mini pano, mini said, "Oh my, your money." One thing I know for sure. I'm a production that I'm say only war issue and I say on pewasem no person or boa. This is the way they do it. Or more acting mono. Ebi ana scene be wom. So be bobia or better that ball palm and account.
Yes, I cat.
I don't know or movie one because I like Kuma wood for no especially. In this or no, this is the time for them to pay you back. So why you like a cranny come out seeing be I say drew her more than one. Ebia will be a bucket or no quite better that bucket.
The other call.
And no be no quiet. And I know I say a plan or I know anything and yet planting be a well not yen him say be or more issue no. Or more mama loses cabby or maybe I say I'm buying some of women.
I know, right?
Mama boca papa.
I'm on what you mention.
Oh,
I know.
And it, you know, and your plans said the Salinko can mini panel. No, this the some of the things are almost or more production man, casa. And the opportunity for him. Sanka on no almost settle more difference in Ibianka all money, sir. But me did this more difference now. The issue near is see, you know. About and then so on say as I a Ghana Jesus character now create now.
Yeah.
And I was on a big stage or Boatica in the stage. And I say Omo Rene and I say Oma Rene for the production and Casa do Omo Lucy. They were or put everything together because nobody is talking about what really happened as a production. Everybody is talking about our incidents now. It happened or Mebusem issue. And you know me yes. Now we are talking about them. Now eyes is on them. And they are raining there. But for that production now or Maboka. Many of man can make a miss you almost any script in him. My mammy, I work and the move music. I
see.
Yeah.
One on the Quenser, I should go. I did it. Oh, I did. So be Quenser, I should go. I just sounded in there. Could you? Could you let me listen to you? Finally on this one, let's run away.
Yeah.
Our time is up.
As he said, yes, it could be planned, yes, because we all know the two have issues, and I don't think till now they will still be holding on to that issue. I want to believe maybe there have been occasions that they've met, and maybe backdoors they have squashed their issues. Yes, now when we come on a working platform like this, and there is an opportunity for us to project ourselves. Yes, we can go together as business people and plan something that, okay, people know that we have these issues between us. Now, this is a platform. We can stage something that will go and bring that issues back, and we get the talkabilities on that. Now, on a day, we have planned, but during the acting stage, the plan can go wrong. Because I am going to be the recipient. You are going to be. So if you don't land it right, say yes, I need. Yes, I have every right to
fight back.
To fight back, because my friend Bono. It will we born we are beat me up bobia na ama abufuaba. So I believe the plan didn't go as the two agreed, and Salinko wanted to be smart and trying to take advantage, knowing that in these states my brother was supposed to be professional and be in his acting elements, and if you are being beaten by your character and your role, you shouldn't fight back. So now let me take advantage. And the man told him, no, I won't do that. and retaliated. Now, to the production and everybody, if that wasn't part of it and you reacted, it means you have missed whatever we planned. But if really the man also wanted to cash in, you could have still cashed in. Because if, let's say, that video was uploaded on YouTube, because of the vibe, people will go and watch. People will go and watch. People will go and watch. If after the controversy and people were talking about, wanted to see what that video that caused the brouhaha, people will still go and watch, and you get whatever
you're looking for.
You are looking for. And also people talking about the play also gives credit to whoever staged it, even though what they did was might not be part of your script. But still, if you really want to take advantage, has the producer done some interviews?
He, as in Fifi Gabe.
Yeah.
I've not heard him talk yet. No. Okay, let me say I've not heard him talk yet. I think someone told me he spoke, but I don't have any evidence of it. So let me say I've not heard him talk yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I heard he spoke to Ola Michael or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it is misfortune,
I'm actually looking for him, but he tells me he's in Kumasi.
If it's a misfortune, you can capitalize on it.
Okay.
Try to explain from your perspective. Because people will want to know whether it was staged or not. So through your interviews, now you market yourself, you market what you do. So any subsequent project that you bring, that can result into numbers coming to you. So in either ways, you could have also win something from there. But I don't like the way nowadays most of our movie producers, they are trying to
add hype, yeah.
Stunt isn't bad, but if you want to play stunt, do it right.
Okay.
There's a correct way that you can stage a stunt that will be profitable. But I see that most of the stunt they pull isn't right. Even the famous and Mr. Beautiful stunts, it was so miserable. When I was there, I saw them as how. You are a lead character there, so there's no way you will be missing on the flyer. But two of you decided that, okay, Charlie, let me take you off during the premiere, come there and stage a scene. And when Beautiful staged a scene and they took Famous away and they took Beautiful away, then Famous also go, oh, hey, now look how you are this. And exactly, and it's like you have come up with a very beautiful project that if you are working, if you have brains, get people, be responsible, and get PRs who go out there and talk about it. Contract people to talk about it. Send it to entertainment and people who are in the creative space who speak to give positive reviews about it. With this, you can get better endorsements. But to just fake hypes and how long will it be? We just talk about this for a while, and even overshadow. Even that Galamsey movie was well produced. That was a very beautiful movie.
So I hear.
I went for the premiere. It was a very beautiful movie, but because of that stunt, it took the center stage, and nobody is talking about how the rest of Calibos, Odo and Anama McBrowns, the Wayne Dams acted in that movie. Nobody is talking about the details, but just for the stunt. So if they really want to grow and they really want to be responsible, they should understand the game that it's not just a joke. If in stunts we have people who can plan better stunt, you can contract people who can stage stunt for you. Many companies do that, and at the end of the day, their products go viral. So I think some of these things it doesn't help them. You'll be talking like you get some interviews, and that will be all. It won't benefit anything. And even some of the corporate institutions, they won't see you guys serious. Or they can't predict you. If, let's say, a company sponsored this, and at the end it went violent, you think they will come back again?
No, they'll not be happy.
So if they should open their minds and look at the bigger picture and know that, Charlie, this game is not about mediocrity and this unnecessary stunts and unnecessary hype, but it's a pure business that we can make good money. Then they should open their eyes and concentrate on the good things, but not some of these trivia hypes.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Kojo King, and I'm sure we can start from now. Once again,
today is Asti's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, today is Asti's birthday.
Oh, Astis, please come for
YouTube plug. Today is Asti's birthday.
Come inside. All right, so we are going for our weekend, and we couldn't do the weekend better without saying thank you once again for helping us to get to this far. You guys are wonderful. You guys are. In fact, Professor Ankona Rebel says he's now going to be what the official the official president of Sammy Flex Subscribers Association. We give it to you, Prof. We give it to you. Take it. Official subscriber, official president. I'm somebody with Mike now. Okay.
So he's the official president, subscriber, supporter, comment, viewer, comment, president of.
I'm sure someone will come and fight over it with him.
We have given it to him.
And also the Nigerians, I also saw some of the comments from our Nigerians. They are also part. Yes,
we give it to everybody.
Yes, we want to say. I want to say a special thank you to the Nigerians. In fact,
good.
yes, they are doing a great job. In fact, this is the time they should call their friends and families to also come and subscribe, because we need all of them so that they can give us more content from Nigeria, because they seem to be very knowledgeable when they are commenting. And some of their comments, we love them. So
I think you are right.
Yes, campaign more, get more.
There is this gentleman called African Uncensored.
Yes.
I like his information.
They should get more people. They should get more people, and we are here. It's all work.
All right, guys, thank you so much. God bless you guys. Showbiz Daily will go for a weekend, but on Monday it resumes. But in between Saturday and Sunday, we are still giving you content, some interviews, exciting interviews, day trash. Now the day trash is over and more things are coming up. On Saturday 9 a.m. I'll give you one serious content, some of the happenings, the girls, some they chop, others to the chop, like that. More information. Thank you so much, Kojo King, for coming through. Thank you, Tim Dodu Solomon. Thank you, Roland Amate, and thanks to you for being a follower of our programs. God bless you so much. Digital Rasta, God bless you on camera, and Richie Flex, the director and editor of the show. Emmanuel Fowila PG is the producer. Gideon Neelam Tessin is our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex, chairman of Sammy Flex TV. We meet again when we have to meet. We are out of here. Bye.